got the jet right there at the hangar.
Is that what he takes down there?
I'm assuming.
Yeah. I don't know where that goes.
He likes to fly first class though.
I don't know where the jet goes. It
goes to Charleston
only,
a lot. I've taken it to Charleston.
Okay, yeah. I know it only goes certain places.
Right.
I just didn't know where it went.
Charleston.
When I went to Charleston, I flew I flew Delta or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because we went down there every other week for 6 months.
You know, some people say Delta stands for don't ever leave the airport.
Probably I could see that.
Yeah. What's up, Joe? What's up, Megan? How we doing? I forgot to change. Hold on. I have to. And man, I don't have studio mode on here anymore either.
I can be whoever you want for $20,
bub.
dude.
No, bub. We gotta make it right. We gotta make it right. I goofed that up. We're gonna fix this right here on the stream. Watch your pretty little heads there, Mind Snacks stream followers, because it's about to get crazy. Look at that. Got some work to do down here. It's the Mind Snacks podcast. Just
it wouldn't be right if we just started normal one time.
No, and that's usually my fault.
It wouldn't even feel good, dude.
Right. No, that's the thing. It wouldn't feel good. Hold on. I about got it.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Here's a Bounce House Coliseum. Yeah? And I kind of want to play in it. Look at this thing. Like fucking life-size thing. Not life-size probably, but it's big.
Hold on. Yeah. All right. Now that's over.
I'd play the
shit. Dude, put that in the camera. That's awesome, dude.
I don't even know if it's real.
There's no way that can actually be real. Do it again. There's no way that can actually be real. It's like a Coliseum-sized, it's not Coliseum-sized, but a big-ass bounce house.
I don't know. It could be real.
It's crazy.
Could be real.
Welcome to the Mind Snacks podcast. It is Wednesday, June 21st, the year 2023. I'm back in the studio with my friend Tyler Mee. Tyler, how you doing?
Not too bad.
How was your week off?
Last week?
Yeah.
Busy.
Golfing?
Yeah, golfing. Which, sounds relaxing, but when you play 18, 27, 18, it's pretty taxing.
That's a lot of golf.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot to
63 holes.
Is that how many it is?
In 3 days.
Yeah. It's a lot of holes.
That's an average of 21 holes a day.
Yeah. We did a lot of holes. It was... What are we waiting for?
I don't know what we're waiting for.
But yeah. No, it was... it was... it was a good week. I had fun. It was a busy week last week in general.
Dude, Egg Fest.
So we had
2023.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
3 days of golf, came home, had to go shopping the day we got home, and then Friday started setting up for Egg Fest and prepping. Saturday cooked. It was good. They raised a lot of money this year.
$37,000. Yeah. Is that a record?
I think so. I can't say for sure, yes. I know their goal is 25.
Okay.
Or their goal for this year was 25, so beating that by $12,000 has to mean something good.
Absolutely.
This year I think was the biggest crowd they've ever had. They a
lot of people there.
Yeah. Nick and Spencer said this is the biggest crowd we've ever had here.
Yeah.
And I know that last year maybe I don't know that this is the most food that we've ever actually we served over 400 samples, so that's a lot. We normally don't serve that many, I don't think.
Okay.
But yeah, we served north of 400.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was fun though.
You guys had good stuff though. What was it? Because you would never talk about it on the stream.
It was like I call it like a Mexican Sundays, like a elotes or whatever. It was street corn with we smoked chuck roast and shredded it all up. So it was street corn with shredded chuck roast on it, and then we put some Mexican crema, some cojita cheese. We did some crushed up Doritos at the end. That was kind of like a day of thing. We need a little texture on here. Threw some crushed up Doritos on top.
That was a last minute decision.
Yeah, we didn't even test. We didn't even try it. We just did it the day of.
Yeah,
it turned out good. Everyone liked it.
It was great. Yeah, Nikki was using her bartending skills at the center booth. So many people out there that we knew.
Yeah. I mean,
what a great event.
And, dude, in the food this year, like every other year that we've done this, the food has been like, oh, there's a couple that really stand out and are awesome, and then there's like some that are just like, oh, food. This year, dude, everything was fucking awesome.
Dude.
Like every single booth had something amazing. Not that other booths before didn't have anything good, but it was like it wasn't really like very stand out. Like this time, dude, everything stood out. Like Euros and bao buns and
the Al Pastor tacos.
Al Pastor tacos. They had smoked bologna sandwich. Like it was a very good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Stuff. The group next to us made shotgun shells, and they rolled 400 of those things. I make them at home, and I roll like, I don't know, 12 or 15, and I fucking hate it. I couldn't imagine doing 400 of those.
Jesus.
Yeah, 400.
That's crazy. They were good. The shotgun shells were good.
They were good. I make them at home, and I love them. I love making the things, but it's just like there's no fast way to do it, right? You literally have to do it all by hand. Like you can't pipe meat out of a piping bag because it's too thick. It's like meat and cream cheese. So like you can't pipe it out of a piping bag, so you have to hand stuff it and then wrap it and then hope you don't break the shell, because then you got to start over. Like it's that's fucking rough.
But a couple burgers I really like. Josh Hamilton's burgers.
Their burger was great.
I thought it was a great burger.
Yeah, they did it was like bacon and beef.
Yeah.
And then they mix French onion soup mix in with it.
Yeah.
And then they actually got White Castle to donate slider buns, so they used a White Castle bun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I did not even realize that.
Yeah, so they had White Castle, so all their buns were White Castle buns.
Nice. Okay. Big ups to White Castle for donating.
Yeah. I've never even considered that, right? Like
getting somebody to donate.
Yeah, going and talking to someone to donate something. Like next year, I'm just going to go get KFC to donate me some buckets.
Right.
Like, bro, give me some chicken. I'll win this for sure.
Can y'all make it to the grandstands next Thursday night? I have a softball game, Joe. I want to, because, listen, I'm going to be at the fair all fucking week. But I have a softball game next Thursday night. So we'll have to see how it works out. I have 2 softball games next Thursday night.
Damn.
So, yeah, starting the summer season off right.
Dame.
Actually, every Thursday is a doubleheader.
Really?
This for the summer session, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, my feet are going to die.
Yeah, fuck that.
Not good. Not good. But I will be at the fair all week. And I'll talk about that here in a little bit. I want to talk about briefly, before I forget to talk about it, that pizza burger that was out there at Egg Fest.
So
the sauce they dipped that in.
So the pizza burger, all my buddies from the machine shop at work did that.
Boy,
yeah. So that was their team, I guess. Like,
okay.
Well, at least a couple of them were on there. But yeah, apparently that sauce was like a homemade sauce they did that they dipped their pizza burger in.
Good stuff, dude.
It was good. It was good.
Good stuff.
I'm already thinking of stuff for next year, like thinking of what to do.
Yeah, like I know a lot of the teams, Mike and Derek, will automatically they're already thinking about next year.
Mike but they wait till they didn't even know what they were making until 3 days before.
Yeah, I think they start the process of idea here, idea here, no. I think those guys literally wait so long to get to hone in on an idea.
See, like I'm already thinking, like I'm already gonna start practicing stuff.
Yeah. Just
to see what it's gonna be like. And I already have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna make.
Wow.
I think I do.
Does it cost anything to enter?
No, they actually pay you.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, so like it costs literally. They don't actually pay you. They
pay for the product.
So the last 2 years they've reimbursed up to $300. So like, as long as you can do it all for under $300, it's free for you.
Right.
Like you bring your own tent. They give you a table. We always bring an extra table. They give you all your supplies. They obviously supply the egg that you cook on.
Right.
And it's free, essentially. But I mean, some of the groups, like, they had to have spent money out of their own pocket.
Sure.
But I don't know how that works. It's for a charity, so I think you can probably, like, if you want to donate a lot, like if you spend a lot of money, you can probably write it off as a donation to them.
Right.
Or whatever. I don't know how it all works, but yeah, it's pretty fun. I like doing it. Me and Patrick, we always have a good time.
Oh yeah, Team Chop Chop.
Chop Chop. Yep, we always have a good time.
Next year you're gonna get the dub.
I hope, dude.
Next year you're gonna get the dub.
Yeah, so next year I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna try something.
Yeah,
we're gonna try something.
Go for the home run ball.
See what we got.
All right. So you're telling me, Joe, that a Jeep Wrangler beat your truck by a hair? I saw the picture. Very cool. You got to race against your dad. He beat you by a hair?
But I would if I was gonna bet that race, I wouldn't bet a Jeep Wrangler against your truck.
I would not.
Just because most of them have 4 cylinders in them. Unless it's the V6 high output, the 4.0 high output.
So the older ones too had the inline 6.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty stealth engine, but they're still not
His
geared
truck- I
to
think
be
his truck-
fast. They're geared for the low end.
And I think his truck is a V8.
Yeah. Yep. He was in 4-wheel drive. I was in 2-wheel
Oh,
drive.
so Joe probably spun off the line,
Wow.
letting her eat.
Dad gotcha, huh? Right on, man. Pretty cool that you enjoy that so much, Joe. I don't know if I could do it with my daily driver. That's ballsy.
I should take my Mini Cooper out there, dude. It's all-wheel drive. That thing would fucking burn up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a smooth track, right? It's just dirt.
Can I race the Acadia?
I think you can race anything you want.
If I race a fucking 7-seater, get the fuck off me, all right?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking here comes Dad. If I raced that thing, I'd have to buy some white New Balances.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Jean shorts.
Little tube socks. Get my fucking... I probably wear an apron that says Kiss the Cook. And then like a hat that says World's Best Dad. Got one of those the other day for Father's Day, by the way. World's Best Dad. Never got a World's Best Dad anything before.
Hell yeah.
So that was cool. That was a emotional trucker style hat for me. I raced a Volkswagen Jetta TDI in Jennings County.
Dude, I probably have a solid chance at winning. Probably.
I mean, the Countryman's fast.
I mean, it's all-wheel drive turbo car, right? Like it's most cars that probably do that probably aren't all-wheel drive unless someone takes like a WRX or something.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I
don't know if I would
my
do
luck.
it.
I'll probably break something.
That's the thing. Like,
but that's also the thing on dirt is you're less likely to break something because you don't
you don't hook.
Yeah, so like on the street you like hook and break shafts and stuff.
Right.
On dirt you're more likely to spin.
Right. I don't know, man.
We'll figure it out. Thursday's usually like my relax day. Like
The Acadia is all-wheel drive.
See, there you go. Yeah, Thursday's usually my like relaxation day. Like I'm usually busy every other day of the week. Every day of the week I got something going on.
Go to Southern Indiana Dirt Drags on Facebook for a complete list of the classes. Okay. So there's classes. I did race a long time ago out there with the Sports Car Club of America. They had a truck class. I just went out there to watch my buddy race. And I had my Dakota RT, and somebody was like, "Are you racing that?" I'm like, "I can race this?" And it was like autocross.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Why not?" I was 20 years old.
At the airport?
No, we were out at the Wellsboro Airport. Yeah.
Yeah. The test track now.
Got me a trophy. There's a trophy somewhere. I won the truck class.
Hell yeah.
I'd never done that in my life.
I had a lot of buddies that did that. The SCCA.
Yeah, Joe Litt had that all-wheel drive Eclipse that he ran for a long time.
Yeah, the GSX or whatever. Those things are badass.
Yeah, they are. He had that. My buddy Joe, Joe Lewis, he had that Mustang 5.0.
Yeah.
Out there running them. I raced JT's Fiero one year.
Hell yeah.
It was the last thing that Fiero ever did before it died. And he still blames me to this day. This racing thing runs in my blood. I'm hooked. That's some Joe Compton shit right there.
That's some Joe Compton shit right there, dude.
That's some Joe Compton shit. Obviously, Joe, we support you in any way we can. Racing the dirt drags. Was it 1/8 mile, quarter mile? Got to be an 1/8 mile.
I don't know. Yeah, it's however long the track. It's probably not even that, is it?
I don't know it. Like at the grandstands, can you even like at the fairgrounds?
Yeah,
200 feet. Okay,
200 foot.
So that's not even close to an 1/8 mile.
Yeah.
So you just hook and God, what is that? Like a 1/16 of a mile? No, it's less than a 1/16 of a mile.
Yeah, it's like a 32nd of a mile.
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't even know, dude.
Jennings County was 150 feet.
I probably wouldn't even get out of first gear, honestly.
I doubt it.
I might shift into second towards the end. Maybe.
My Acadia's got paddle shifters.
That's how mine. Yeah. So I would just put it in that, and then and probably just hit it at the very end, almost like barely hit second, probably.
Yep. It's got to be shorter though, because you got to have time to shut down. You know what I mean? Obviously, you want to be full throttle all the way through the finish line, and get her shut down. How fast can you get going, Joe? In 150 feet,
just lock them up, dude.
200 feet. How fast are you going usually when you cross? If you'll tell us in the comments there, Joe. 200 footer. That's what they mean when they say the Jackson County 200. 200 feet of asphalt. Oh, and I'm sorry, not even asphalt. Dirt and rubber, baby. Dirt and rubber. So did you guys place in the Egg Fest?
No.
No, it wasn't even a place thing.
So
did they give you numbers like how much you raised?
No, so you only find out top 3 judge voted and like the top 3, and I'd like to see the scoring card, right? See what the judges, because
Derek said the same thing. He'd like to see what their thoughts were.
I would just like to see what their criteria is, right? What do they judge on? Is it just something they get back there and they're like, oh, this food tastes good? Because I know they're not pro judges, right? They're just people that live in Columbus that donate their time and help out. But I think they do fill out cards. But it'd be nice to know what their criteria was.
Sure. I'll be honest, it was a little weird that a Cuban with yellow mustard won.
Well, Nate said that's how they're made.
What?
Yeah. So if you look up a classic Cuban recipe, it calls for yellow mustard, not spicy brown.
Really?
But it doesn't call for pulled pork either. It's ham and roasted pork, which roasted pork would be you roast a tenderloin and slice it up.
Slice
and put it on
it, yeah.
So that's what a traditional Cuban is. It's roasted pork and then ham and yellow mustard, pickle, and Swiss cheese. And it's not pressed. It's on a bun.
Okay. Well, Tyler, we've given you another chance to blow someone's mind with food tonight.
Hopefully this is good. I didn't even tasted it. Yeah. I literally just whipped it together real quick and then started on the brisket. Threw this in the fridge and we'll see when we get there.
We'll see when we get there. Let's see. Tyler, tell what we got.
National Peaches and Cream Day is today.
Dude, National Peaches and Cream Day.
So I made some homemade peaches and cream.
Okay.
Homemade. A homemade this.
Homemade.
You mean to tell me a homemade this food?
All right. So I'm gonna try the cream first. Let's get a bite of this creme. That's pretty fire.
Oh yeah, dude, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking good. A little nutmeg on there, a little lemon zest on top.
Is that what you got in here?
Yeah, that's one of the stuff on top of it.
Oh yeah, bub. So this is whipped cream?
I mean, I whipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's heavy cream.
That you whipped?
Heavy cream, sugar, and vanilla. And then you put it in a bowl and a mixing bowl and beat the holy fuck out of it with a whisk. And when I say beat the holy fuck out of it, dude, I mean I was switching hands like a motherfucker. It hurt. It takes a while to get it.
Showing that cream who daddy was?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it is National Peaches and Cream Day.
I wonder who decides what national day.
I don't know. I'd like to know the history on some of those. Obviously, we know who decided Christmas.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Yeah, but who just did some self-important motherfucker go through? He's like, we're gonna put a national day for everything on the calendar.
I don't know, dude. I found a website.
Somebody give me an idea. Pizza day.
I found a website and there's 40 days. Like today, there's 40 other national. It's National Smoothie Day, National Peaches and Cream Day, National this.
I don't think it's quite 40, is it?
That's a lot.
I go on the National Day calendar myself.
Is it is that what you? I didn't count, but does your website? Let me see.
Let's see. National Day calendar.
Nationaltoday.com.
Let's see here.
It's Aboriginal Day.
Mine is nationaldaycalendar.com.
This is nationaltoday.com.
Okay.
That's what I went off of. Dude, this is pretty fire.
Yeah. We have a there it is, National Peaches and Cream Day. It's also National Daylight Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
We talked about that. The reason for that is obvious. Today's the longest day of the year.
Summer solstice, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be light for the longest time ever today.
Someone's going to clip that and put it on OnlyFans.
I know.
Yeah, dude, this is pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, dude, you did a good job here. You said you got the white peaches because there were no yellow?
They had like a couple yellow peaches, but they weren't ripe.
Yeah. He's ready for them ripe now.
Yeah, I need them ripe now, dude. That's pretty good. Never made peaches and cream before.
Well done, Tyler. Well done.
But I have whipped a lot of cream in my day. Yeah, dude, that's pretty good.
National Drive a Submersible Day.
I don't think it's that National Day. National hopefully find a submarine day. Have they made any other progress in that?
Well, here's the thing about the internet. You never actually fucking know if what you're reading is legit or not. There were grumblings of like they heard like sonar picked up some
I heard
noises.
that. Yeah,
right.
yeah. I heard that.
But
who knows what it was, right? That could have been a whale farting.
Could have been all kinds of things.
10 kilometers away.
Could have been all kinds of things.
Imagine that, though. Like, the scariest thing about that whole thing is knowing you'll have to till Thursday at 8 a.m. or you're going to die, right? Like, you have a clock set.
So let's say...
And for them, inside there is pitch black, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Light doesn't make it down that far.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because the power's out.
And the power's out,
So it probably wasn't pitch black, but now it is.
I mean, I would assume that they would have some sort of, like, emergency glow sticks or some bullshit on there.
Battery-powered light, something.
Yeah. Well, the whole sub would have to probably be battery-powered, right?
I would think, but like I said, I don't know.
Well, and the CEO of this company is on there, right?
Right.
So, like, if I was a CEO of a company that did that and I drove this submarine down there, I'd want to know that motherfucker inside and out. So, like, if the power went out, I would probably understand how to fix it at that point, right?
You would think.
Because there's nothing I don't think you work on anything from the outside. Because how could you?
I don't think you could. I don't know, man.
I'm not sure. I mean, it sucks.
I just try to put myself in those shoes and imagine how I would act in that situation. And I think you and I both kind of said the same thing today. Like, okay, so there's 96 hours of oxygen left for 5 of us. That's about 2 weeks for me, boys.
Yeah.
Like,
snapping necks and cashing checks.
Snapping necks and cashing checks. Sadly, we do know how this will end, kind of. So we kind of know how it will end. And there could be a miracle, right? Like we still have a 12-hour window or so.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 8 a.m., right?
For a miracle, but
yeah, that's when they run out of oxygen. You would think that there would be some sort of fail-safe that if they lost,
how do they not
power,
fail-safe this shit?
No, but like the way it goes down, I guess, is it's got those little ballasts on them or whatever, and they just fill them full of water and they go down, right?
Yeah.
So like, you would figure that if it lost power, there would be some sort of like emergency backup system that would evacuate all the water out of that, so they would at least shoot to the surface.
I would think.
I would guess that.
I mean, you got to make it airtight, so there's no way to do that mechanically. Like there's no like a lot of times with a lot of things, like even if the power goes down, there's mechanical switches where like levers where mechanically there's a way
so the
to
tanks are on the outside, like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you can't get out there and do it anyway.
So you could even if something came into the sub, that wouldn't be possible because then it wouldn't be airtight.
Yeah. And they're like, so the sub has like the little feet thing, I think, and like the tanks, that's where they're at. So they're totally separate from like the fuselage. But I mean, you could probably do it with like, a CO2 tank, right? Like if it lost power, it had a valve that failed open, and then have a check valve kind of thing on there that would force all the water out and not let it back in with like a CO2 tank, I guess.
I don't know.
That, I mean, you would think. But yeah, dude, I bet if they do survive this shit, they ain't ever fucking doing nothing stupid again, right? Not to say it's stupid, it's probably cool, but it's like, if you're a billionaire, you literally have everything. Why would you risk going 12,000 feet below the fucking surface?
It has 7 different features to resurface. A few years ago, one got pinned on a prop of the Titanic, but was able to free itself.
So like out of the 7 different features, like why hasn't it resurfaced itself yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think they said they lost power an hour into the thing. Maybe a fucking megalodon ate them, dude.
I haven't ruled that out as a possibility.
Maybe. They got pissed off of fucking everyone swimming around this Titanic. Like, it sunk that shit fair and square.
Right.
It don't want anyone else fucking around.
Speaking of that, the memes are the reason that people are going to hell.
If they do survive and get up and check Facebook, dude, you know how mad they're gonna be?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Apparently that billionaire. So there's a billionaire and his son on there, right? Mm-hmm. And his son looked kind of young. Like, do you know how old he is? Mm. It almost looked to me like kind of like a graduation present. Like, hey, here we're going down to see the Titanic. Like maybe just got out of high school or college or something. Like he didn't look that old. And then his stepson is at a Blink-182 concert. And he posted about it. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Kyle says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes in the comments. That's fine. A lot of people, see this now and it's easy to say it's stupid. But if you told me prior to this happening, if you told me there was an experience,
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? You wouldn't go on a sub and go see the Titanic?
You know why I wouldn't do it? You know why? I'll tell you exactly why. Because you can get on YouTube and watch camera footage of them taking like submersible RC stuff down there and recording every square inch of the fucking thing. So that's all you're going to see when you're in the sub. It's not like you're going to get to see it, right? Like they have a camera outside the sub and you're going to see this on a screen. Why not just watch it on YouTube? There's a tiny porthole in the front.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
I don't think so, dude.
I think it'd be cool.
I mean, it would be cool to see it.
I thought it would be cool.
It would be cool. I'm not going to say it would, but not 12,000 feet below the fucking surface.
With this happening now, like
you want to see
it's a whole new fear of.
You want to see a ship? You want to see a ship sunk to the bottom? Go to fucking Hawaii. Take that, look down in the water where you can see them at, and then just go down and look at them. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to see a shipwreck, cool, the Titanic's awesome, but I mean, what's really to see? It sank. How long ago?
I just don't know. I would have loved to have this conversation before this disaster happened.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
I still wouldn't have went down there
confidently.
Yeah. There is no way in shit, because I've been the ocean in general is just a scary place, right? I'm not afraid.
Absolutely.
I'm not afraid of the ocean, but
that would be part of the appeal for me.
Not me. So I went power snorkeling once, right? And all the islands are basically on rock cylinders. So there's a rock, there's an island on top, and then once you get past that rock, it's just bottom of the ocean. So we went power snorkeling, and they literally took us to the fucking the fall off, and it was 60 feet where we were at, and we could see the bottom perfectly clear. And then after that, it was like this. So here's the top of the water, and it looked like this. Right. So they dropped us right here, so we could see this part and all the way up to the beach, crystal clear water. Look down here, awesome. From here on, it's literally just deep blue, nothing, no light reaches it, can't see shit. Nothing. And I'm just yep, going towards the beach. Ain't no way in shit I'm going out that way.
It makes me think about the ocean and just how vast and crazy it is. I watched a video the other day where they were talking about, so many feet down this happens, so many feet down this happens. Here's where a human gets crushed. Here's what, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know why I got here when I was in my thinking, but why on earth, if they're on the coast, is LA still struggling to get water?
What do you mean?
Why isn't there a way for the ocean water to become...
Desalinization is very hard, I think. Because you have to you can't drink ocean water, right? You have to.
Right.
I think the desalinization process is very hard.
Yeah.
That's why they don't do it. I mean, because if they could do that easy, then there would be there would be no water problem in the whole world, right?
Right.
They could just do it everywhere. But I think it's either A, expensive and no one wants to pay for it, or B, it's just very hard and not worth it.
I just can't imagine. I mean, because they built, in lieu of figuring out how to use ocean water,
Yeah.
they built an aqueduct, a 200 and some mile aqueduct to get LA water. I mean, it's on the fucking coast.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and I understand like desalinization, in the 1920s, why that would have been difficult.
No,
but we're 100 years from that now.
Let me look. Desal.
And you haven't figured out a way to, because you're right. It would solve the world's water problem.
I mean, they have desalinization things on boats, right? That's how you get fresh water on boats a lot of the time. I don't know. Let's look at the process.
It just blows my mind.
Step 1.
That it's
ocean
never
water, pre-treatment, remove suspended, reverse osmosis, conditioning, and then you can drink it. Yeah, dude, it looks like it's just something you can do.
I've done reverse osmosis in my basement in my house a long time ago when we had a saltwater tank.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you can. It might be one of those things, right? Like it might be one of those things like they can do it, but if everyone starts doing it, what if it changes the ocean, right?
It just won't. That's the thing. They're so fucking worried about the oceans rising. It just won't.
Yeah.
There's so much fucking water.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine all the water we have now in the world that is used for drinking, plumbing, all that shit. Imagine all of it.
Uh-huh.
And they don't fucking touch the ocean. The ocean's 70% of the fucking planet.
I know.
It just won't.
Yeah.
There's no way we'll ever. And
I mean, honestly, what other than all the wildlife and stuff, like I don't know what it would hurt.
Now, I don't know. And you could argue that there's a way that it could affect some of the wildlife in the ocean.
I mean, because like if you pulled enough water out of the ocean, it would affect salinity. Like even if you pulled 1% out, it would affect the salinity of the ocean.
But I don't think you'd even get 1%.
I don't know. Yeah, because how much fresh water like is on Earth, right?
Not a lot.
Like what percent? Obviously, 30% of the 30. No, because 70% of the Earth's surface is water, not 70% of the water.
Right.
So 70% of the whole surface is water.
Yeah.
And then you have 30% for continents and fresh water.
Right.
And continents probably take up a fuckload. Yeah. So the whole Earth probably is what 5 or 10% fresh water.
Dude, it just.
I've
thought this through so many times. It's always blown my mind. There is a water crisis in many areas.
Well, Lake Mead's like drying up, or not drying. Like Lake Mead's way the fuck down.
There are rivers of fresh water running through the oceans.
Oh, there you go.
I just don't understand.
Well, yeah, I guess every river in the country dumps into the ocean, right? So even if you pulled water out, it would eventually make it back to a river and make it back to the ocean.
Well, that's the thing. That's how the whole fucking ecosystem works anyway.
Yeah.
But just when we use too much compared to what's being dumped back, i.e. through like droughts, the planet heating up and drying out lakes, things like that.
Yeah.
But it blows my mind that the planet is 70% water and we can't fucking use it.
It probably has to come down to money and stuff, right? That's probably what it has to come down to.
Imagine the late 1800s. It's horse and buggy days, bub. I got my top hat on. I'm to stop at a stop sign.
They didn't have emissions, dude. Global warming was only a myth.
They didn't have emissions. Look, okay, so we came from that to where I can sit here and essentially broadcast a fucking television show out of my studio.
Yeah.
But we can't figure out how to use ocean water.
I mean, you probably can, right? There's probably a way. It probably just costs too much, and no one wants to foot the bill.
That's fair.
Columbus City Utilities ain't gonna build a motherfucking desalinization, and you know what I mean? Like that's probably what everything in this world boils down to money. At the very root,
100%.
At the root of everything is
100%.
everything. So it's like
not everything. We're the only species that pays to live here. There's millions of other species on the planet that don't fucking care about money.
Well, they don't care about money, but
my dogs kind of care about money.
I'm talking
right?
like humans in general. Like even the things that don't pay to live here, we somehow monetize those things, right?
Sure.
Everyone finds a way to monetize everything.
Sure.
But
speaking of which, we're trying to monetize this podcast. Second String Media and the Mind Snacks podcast fully support Just Like Home Doggy Daycare. All right, Just Like Home Doggy Daycare is an at-home dog daycare service. You can find them on the web at justlikehomedoggy.com or on Facebook, Just Like Home Doggy Daycare. You may have to be away, but for your pets, it'll be Tyler.
Just like home.
That's right. Monetize the shit out of this shit. Naked and Afraid, people just boil it and then they are alive. Oh yeah.
Naked and afraid people drink their own pee, dude. And you got to be desperate to turn that faucet on.
No way. No way I'd ever go on Naked and Afraid.
My grandma watches that show like crazy, dude.
You know what blows my mind? It's not real life. Like, I'm never, ever, ever going to be in a situation where I'm going to need to know what to do if I'm naked in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think the naked part has anything to do with the show. The naked is just for the show, right? They just do that so people will watch. Like I
would watch the show if it was just afraid.
Well, but there's so many other survival shows like that. Yeah. This one, like the quirk of this show is they're naked. And people are watching it like, oh, I can see through the blur, brother. But
I've never watched an episode.
My grandma watches every episode.
Yeah?
She loves that show.
Naked and Afraid.
That's how I came up with Surviving, remember?
Yeah.
So my grandma texted me, and she was like,
does Saudi Arabia use seawater? Saudi Arabia is investing heavily in desalination, according to the U.S. Saudi Council. As much as 60% of the kingdom's water comes from desalination in 2019, the majority of which was produced by the government-run Saline Water Conversion Corporation.
Yeah,
April 5th, 2023.
But you can't really count the Saudis, dude. You can't count them.
You can not
because they don't give a fuck about money, right?
But you cannot let LA fucking choke to death either.
The U.S. government will, because that's government of the Saudi Arabia. Those motherfuckers are so rich. Have you ever watched any videos of like King Solomon or whatever?
Oh,
like him, like how he travels.
Oh yeah,
he travels. He's worth like what, trillions, like 1 point something trillion. Like when he travels, he books up whole hotels. Like,
yeah,
there'll be guests that are residents in like the Ritz-Carlton, and the hotel will kick them motherfuckers out and be like, go somewhere else for a week. Like, imagine having that kind of money.
Right.
So that's why they can do it. It can be done. It can be, but it boils down to money, right? Yeah. So like the Saudi government funds that and does all that. Don't care about money. The U.S. government is not going to give a single fuck about anyone. If it comes to them, like if it comes to spending money, right? Even though it's our tax money that they're spending,
right? They
literally make zero money on their own. We are our government's money, and they don't spend it on stuff like that. Instead of putting desalination in on East and West Coast to help with all this stuff, they just like to give it out, like not getting into politics, but you know what I mean. Yeah. They like to give it to everyone else. Oh, these people need help. These people, motherfucker, we need help, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand. It's
just so much water on the planet. I wake up naked and afraid more times than I should.
I've had that problem a lot.
Oh my God, the dreams.
I've had that problem.
First of all, why am I naked? I don't sleep naked.
I wake up and I'm like, again?
No!
Fuck.
Not another candy cane.
Again? Whew.
She.
Little fucking menthol freshness, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's why we don't desalinate the oceans for San Francisco or whoever, Los Angeles, wherever. Yeah, I wonder. We should all move to what is it, Akon City or whatever. Didn't he like? Did you see that?
No.
Akon made his own city or something.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It's somewhere in Africa, like Guyana, or it's somewhere in Africa, like. They gave him like 1 square mile or something, and he's building like Akon City.
I imagine Akon City would just like have loudspeakers all throughout the city and play and smack that the whole time.
No, it's gonna have like free healthcare and like I watched this thing on. I don't know if it's ever gonna actually happen, but like they gave him like whatever 1 or 2 square. They gave him a like land, and he's gonna build this city there and whatever. And it's like, yeah, dude, but you don't understand. Like that's only gonna be your city until like a couple warlords want that city, right?
Right.
Then it's just gonna be war torn.
You're pretty small, Akon.
Yeah.
Comparatively so.
Comparatively so.
Smack That was massive.
Massive, dude. Massive.
Yeah.
All on the flow.
Give me some mo.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not trying to get cucked again tonight. So, dude, I'm running for mayor.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a slow but rewarding process. It's been weird. First of all the signatures I'm getting, only about 67% of them are coming back passable. So I got to get a lot more signatures. My booth at the fair opens Friday night.
Where is your booth going to be at?
I don't know. It's in one of the buildings. But
so like you're in like...
Yeah, one of the buildings, one of the exhibit buildings.
So you don't have to set up like a tent or nothing.
No.
You just got to... Do they give you a table and stuff, or you got to bring that?
I got to bring table and chairs.
Do you have a table?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say I have a table.
Look up long-term effects of drinking desalinized water, and you'll have your answers.
It might be like the same as drink, because they like reverse osmosis it and stuff, right? So wouldn't that make it almost like drinking distilled water?
Yeah.
And I know that's bad, but if they desalinate, like desalinization process, and then add minerals back to it, wouldn't it be the same as like tap water?
Maybe.
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll have to research.
It's an interesting little thing to research.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up, see what it's all about.
Like I said, it was just one of those thought tangents I got onto the other day. I was like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, South Park did it, right?
Yeah.
You ever watch that episode?
No.
It's one of the newer ones. PP's water park runs out of water. So everyone has to drink pee, right? Or no. Like so everyone runs out of water, and PP's water park is run off of pee. So like they everyone has to drink pee and stuff.
Oh fuck.
And Randy Marsh has an idea, and they just use women's saline breast implants to transport water from the oceans up to the plant and pump it back in there. It's pretty funny, pretty good. Maybe we can just do that. Here, let me look up the effects of drinking
desalinized water.
Are you looking it up too?
Kind of. Yeah. I don't know.
This thing first popped up as long-term effect of drinking diesel.
Diesel?
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
I mean, this is ingestion. Basically, it says it contains no essential minerals or salts. Long-term health effects can affect your organs. Yeah, but they can add that in. Like, that's nothing. You can't, obviously, you won't be able to just... What's Brado?
I don't know. I'm on it.
Okay. Yeah. All I see is it doesn't have minerals and stuff, which you can add.
Brondo?
Yeah, Brondo. No, BRAWDO.
Yeah. That doesn't come up as a thing.
I don't know what Brado is. Keldon, what's Brado?
It's a bright green sports energy hybrid beverage with 200 milligrams of caffeine, electrolytes, inositol, guarana, and smooth lemon lime flavor.
Oh, yeah. So you just put that in your water?
Does Gatorade help plants? Is where we go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So it says it lacks calcium, magnesium, fluoride, and iodine, which they can add all that shit into it, right?
Do you would think?
I mean, don't they do that to water now? Like when you essentially, like when they treat water and do all that stuff, don't they have to add?
I think they just pretty much add chlorine to it.
Really?
With the water treatment plants, they filter out the solids, add a little chlorine, and ship it.
I mean, yeah. Well, some of them say like in minerals added or whatever.
Yeah.
Minerals added for flavor. Israeli scientists fear public health risk from desalinated water. I don't know. I feel like I mean, if nothing else, you could just take supplements for those things, right? If you rely on desalinated water, you could probably take a vitamin.
Well, and I'm not even talking about for drinking.
Yeah. See, so we took supplements in the Navy for drinking seawater. Yeah, so like you could probably supplement with that.
Right. I'm not even talking about though like drinking water. Like they've got all kinds of different uses for water that they have to cut off because
Like
it's fucking dry.
like
There's drought.
showering, watering their lawns.
cleaning. Right.
If I lived out there though, like I feel like I would be like everyone that
No, I'm saying is it would offset, like all those seem like luxuries, but some of those people out there are not going to stop using those luxuries, using this water for those luxuries, and then turning around and just saving all the fresh water for drinking. I mean, I don't know, man. Something about this tells me that I'm going to be a billionaire
how
by coming up with a way to do this.
I think there's already ways to do it. They
You
have
just show up to shit on my dreams.
no.
Okay.
Don't they have like those things in Africa that like they set up and they have like kind of like fins on them and they catch moisture out of the air and like bring it down? Like, can't they do something like that? Humidity 0% out there or something?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, at the end of the day, like, and you're not quite desert, so it's probably not quite zero, but it's not much.
You wouldn't get a lot out of the air.
It's not much. Like, it's not quite like Vegas where the humidity is literally zero.
Zero.
Dude, Sarah texted me this thing that is hash brown Oreo McFlurry sandwich.
That sounds disgusting, dude.
Yeah, I'll just bestow that all upon you.
That's got to be fake.
It's got to be fake. But just thinking about it makes me never want a hash brown. Or
don't they advertise dipping French fries in Frosties?
It's actually really good.
Everyone does it.
It's actually
Maybe McDonald's
really
trying to get ahead of the game.
Yeah. It's actually really good. But yeah, so big week, man. I got 9 days left to finish this petition. All of your help would be appreciated. I know a lot of you, of course, don't live in the Columbus area or inside the city limits of Columbus, so you can't help with the petition. But that doesn't mean sharing a few things here and there with your friends that maybe do live in Columbus wouldn't help. I'm just saying. But yeah, dude, I'm going to be a fair rat. I barely ever go to the fair.
I would like to cook at the fair next year.
Yeah?
I would have liked to have done it this year, but I'm just not ready.
Right.
I heard someone that usually sets up in one of the buildings isn't doing it anymore. Like in one of like the building food places, like the
St. Peter's building or something?
Something like that. Like the one that has
Australian cuisine. Okay, it's got a blue check mark on the inside.
Well, yeah, but you can just pay for that now, can't you? Is that a thing again?
I don't think so. And it never was on Instagram. That was a Twitter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's got a blue check mark on Insta,
then it's real. Well, no, that doesn't mean it's real.
It's a verified
that just means
account.
Verified account. Yeah. So like,
who knows what the fuck they're peddling?
Yeah, that's like the Shelby Municipal Government fucking Facebook page.
Yeah.
We know that that's not really the Shelby Municipal Government, or it could be.
I just love how it's Shelbyville's version of Columbus, man.
What's NASA spacecraft spots eerie green light on Jupiter? Do you see that?
No.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
Yeah. Where's it from?
Someone shared it. I don't know. WNBF News, whatever the fuck that is.
WNBF. All right.
The Grand Strand and PD source for live look. What the hell?
WNBF. Google this. News Radio, 1290 AM and 92.1 FM. A town square media station has the best coverage in Birmingham, New York. Binghamton, sorry, not Birmingham. Binghamton, New York. Yeah. 92.1 WBF, NBF, aliens attack.
Yeah, I don't know when. Well, so like, did you see the James Webb Telescope? You ever follow that?
From time to time.
So they said the James Webb is supposed to be able to detect artificial light on other planets.
Yeah.
So like they'll be able to tell if there's other life on other planets, right? Given that they use artificial light.
Right.
They could be like some Avatar shit and like fucking glowing trees and whatever. Like I don't know if it'd pick that up, but the artificial light, they say they can pick up artificial light.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Imagine how, dude, and if they saw it, they wouldn't tell us anyway.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I mean, you don't think if they found life
in
another galaxy.
Nope.
You don't think they'd tell us?
Nope.
We have no chance of traveling there.
They
in
still
our
wouldn't tell us. They still wouldn't tell us. You know why?
Why?
Because it would blow so many people's fucking minds. They wouldn't be able to, like, yeah, we're never going to be able to reach them, or they're never going to be able to reach us.
It would cause pandemonium. But
People would freak out.
what blows my mind
Well,
is
it's the same. The government, like, haven't they already like released things that like, hey, UFOs are real? Like,
my dad.
did you see that? Like, what was I saying? They released during it was like some crazy shit happening. And then NASA's like, oh, yeah, guys, by the way, like,
Yeah.
there could be parallel universes and also UFOs are real because, like, no government knew about, like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. People didn't really freak out over that. I'd just rather know than not know. You know what I mean?
I think people, if there was proof that other life was out there, I think Christians would lose their fucking minds.
That's what it is, probably.
I think they'd lose their fucking minds.
Yeah. Joel Osteen is like, he's like big pharma, but on the not alien front, right?
Right.
He don't want anyone to believe in aliens because then they'll quit coming and funding his $10 million mansion.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched videos on them? Like pastors that are rich as shit?
Yeah.
Like I watched like an IRS like interviewing one of them.
The mega churches
Yeah. I watched it like he was like getting
that still use their tax exempt card at Sam's Club.
Yeah. No. They like this guy was buying like he had like this church had like a private jet and like custom fucking Rolls Royce limousines and shit. And like his clothes were like all Gucci suits and Gucci belt and like literally they're like, why do you need that? He's like, well, I just like what I like or whatever. It's
tax
like,
exempt bitches.
Yeah, and they were basically grilling the shit out of him. It's like, man, I mean that's a little far, right? Like, surely you have someone in your church that's probably hurting, or in another church that's hurting, and you could help them out if you really care.
Somebody on the planet is hurting.
Yeah, and you obviously have enough money to do all this dumb shit.
Right. Space exploration is a farce. The key to human survival is in the oceans. So I tried to say, Kelton, and you're like, nah, it's dangerous to desalinize water.
I think he's talking about more.
Make up your mind.
I think he's talking about more than that.
Probably.
Like the gateway in
this
Marianas
is fun
Trench
for
that
me
leads us to the center of the earth and where all the dinosaurs went. Wait.
Just when I think you're going to be serious.
I've seen Land of the fucking Lost, dude. I know how this shit goes.
You go and do some shit.
There's some little shitty water ride out in the desert somewhere
Right.
that someone's going to get on. It's going to warp them into another fucking wherever they go.
Parallel dimension.
Parallel dimension.
You believe in parallel dimensions? Do you think that's a real thing?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be.
I think people are fucked if they think that what we see, know is reality is all that's part of reality. I think people are fucked if you think that.
Yeah.
And I'll say that. Like, we learn so much more shit about our world every fucking day. Not every decade, not every whatever, every fucking day. We learn more shit about this planet.
Well, the thing is, like,
in this world that we're in.
The average person doesn't know what's happening all the time, right? Like, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Like,
No.
Like, whenever something new's discovered, we probably don't hear about it for like a year or two.
Right.
If that, like maybe longer. Like there's probably shit out there that is life-changing. And it's like, oh yeah, don't even know about it yet. Like, aren't they making like nanobots that can like go in and
the
like
cure for cancer? Yeah, we've got that, but Big Pharma's like, here.
they're making like nanobots that like, oh, you have a brain tumor, and they like get this in there and it, like goes around it and like does whatever, and and then once it's done, like the robots just like die and you filter them out. Yeah,
because nanocells is a real thing for the future.
Yeah,
like it's basically nanocells are a part of every future. Like every future timeline you read, it's nanocells in every one.
Have you ever watched Eureka?
No.
Dude, you need to watch it.
Really?
It's a TV show, right? It's like a sci-fi fantasy show. But it's a town called Eureka, and it's like in the Pacific Northwest. Like no one goes there, but it's where like all the smartest people.
Go to Washington.
What? No, it's like I don't know. It's in the middle of nowhere, whatever.
Okay.
But it's like where all the smartest people in the nation are, and that's like where they're developing all of the new. That's like where all the new technology and everything's built, right?
Yeah.
Like they're the smartest people. Like they come up with everything. Like, and it's just a cool show, right? It's just whatever sci-fi fantasy show, but like it's kind of sort of like that. Like people just discovering shit that you don't really know about that could change everything, and they just keep it up in there. And
I thought that's what happened inside the walls of Facebook.
same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. Zuckerberg calls down
Facebook
his
always seems to know what's going on.
reptilian friends, and then they all laugh at my Facebook post before they ban me.
I listened to a really cool documentary, podcast documentary from Conspiracy Theories. I've talked about this podcast before on Jurassic Park, and the myth behind the movie, the everything about it, from why they made it to like some of the theories about it, to like, is some of this shit real life? Like, what'd the movie get wrong? What'd the movie fabricate that's different from what scientists are actually doing today? And it's not that much.
So I thought I saw something at one point, like birds are dinosaurs, right? Like they
Yes.
evolved from dinosaurs.
Yes.
So like I thought that I saw somewhere where they took a chicken and like basically like you can get into the genetics or whatever,
Make a velociraptor.
and flip switches. Yeah. So then like I think they had a chicken that had like a dinosaur snout and a dinosaur tail,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little fucking velociraptor.
Yeah. So like
It's what it is.
Did they really do that though?
Yes.
Dude, could you imagine? Why don't they just do it? A velociraptor that big ain't gonna hurt you.
There's no way we know enough about dinosaurs to be unearthing these motherfuckers.
That's how you learn, dude. Don't make
that's
anything.
how you learn, but that's also how you get fucking T-Rex to bite you straight off your fucking toilet.
Don't make anything
Didn't you
big.
watch the movies?
Yeah, don't make anything big, dude.
Don't make anything big. Okay, well, let's just not make T-Rex.
No, you just-
what fucking scientist with a fucking itch for a good time is going to not make T-Rex?
Actually, what's going to happen is they're going to make little velociraptors, and turns out they're just babies, and then they're going to fucking grow into big velociraptors, and then I'm going to have to turn into Chris Pratt.
Got my fucking T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
Velociraptors were only like 3 or 4 feet tall anyway.
No.
They depict them in the Jurassic Park movies as much taller, but they were
Really?
only like 3 or 4 feet
I didn't know
tall.
they were only that big.
Yeah.
I feel
They're
like I
not-
could fight a velociraptor now.
they're not near
My
as
fear
big.
of velociraptors just went way down.
Well, your problem with velociraptors is they're pack animals. That was one of the things the movie got right. They are pack animals.
yeah, but guess what? Back then they didn't have machine guns, dude.
During Jurassic Park?
No, I mean like when they were alive.
Oh, the Cretaceous era. Okay.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean. That old ass time.
Have we as humans really evolved much, or is it our technology? I think we've evolved quite a bit. Evolution.
We've evolved some.
A lot of times the misconception with evolution is that you'll see it in your lifetime. You won't.
No.
You won't see
No.
evolution in your lifetime. This shit right here happened over the span of thousands of years.
like the same reason you have to get your wisdom teeth cut out, right?
Right.
We used to have to. So before they discovered fire, you had to chew the shit out of your food. Your jaws were bigger, physically bigger. Your jaw, like you could fit your wisdom teeth. Like your mouth was meant. So like our mouths have evolved smaller, but the wisdom teeth never went away, right? So like, well, your third molars is what they call them. Like that's what they are. And they never actually went away, but your mouth got smaller because with fire, cooking food made it easier to eat. You didn't have to chew as much. Mouths got smaller. That's why.
Hey, that guy would know.
No, dude. I mean, I'm just saying a 3-foot velociraptor, like a shark, you're in its natural habitat, dude. I ain't no fucking Michael Phelps, right?
You feel like you would have very little to no fear of facing a velociraptor.
1v1.
You're not getting 1v1.
No,
that's
1v1.
That's the ploy with
well, we're talking about
velociraptors.
one shark. 1v1.
That's the thing with velociraptors.
So they're a pack animal. They see me fucking Batista bomb the first one. I fucking RKO this bitch. Boom. And then all the rest of them are just like, man, this guy ain't fucking around. And then they run off. And the next time they see me, I'm wearing that big claw around my fucking neck like that dude off Jurassic Park.
Hell yeah.
Then they just don't fuck with me after that, dude.
You think that dinosaur really looked at that claw and thought, that's my fucking brother's claw?
Probably. He probably recognized it, smelled it on him.
I will avenge thee.
Yeah. Fucking, I still can't
The
eat
way
Jell-O.
they depict velociraptors.
Calm down there, T-Pain.
Got money And you
Dude,
know
if there was ever a Velociraptor, it would be T-Pain and it'd be T-Pain and Lil Wayne, dude. They're
Right.
Velociraptors.
Right. That'd be the good shit. No, but like they depict them in Jurassic Park. The way they depict them is fucking scary.
Then how
Like,
big was T-Rex? Was it actually big?
Yeah, T-Rex was a big dinosaur.
But like, how big is big?
I don't know.
I thought Velociraptors were like you can look up full Velociraptor skeletons and they look pretty fucking big. Look up a Velociraptor here. There's people that have them in their houses.
What?
Yeah, you can buy. They're like $5 million. You can buy a full Velociraptor fossil. Yeah, we have full size fossils of these motherfuckers, dude.
Let's get on the old internet here and see some Velociraptor details.
Images right here.
Description.
Yeah, dude, this thing. That's a complete Velociraptor right there. I don't know how.
Yeah. With the tail, they can be 6 feet.
Oh, that's like length.
That's like head to tail.
Yeah. So they probably only stand. That's like a real thing. So they probably only stand 3 feet tall, something 2.5 feet tall.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck. I mean, they got a lot of teeth. They got a huge ass mouth and stuff.
I don't want to fight one.
I mean, they do have a lot of claws, man. But
I don't want to fight one.
I feel like 1v1. I mean, I wouldn't fight it hand to hand combat, dude. Wait, why does this say Veloc? Oh, right here.
What's right there?
Right here. This is the size. Oh, wait. Wait, there's a big one, dude. What's this?
I don't know.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Okay, so Velociraptor weight is 25 kilograms. Okay, that's a fucking little pussy thing.
Yeah.
What the hell is this thing, though? Utahraptor, 600 kilograms. Like that thing on the bottom, dude, that motherfucker will fuck you up.
Show it on the camera.
Like the top one is a Velociraptor.
Yeah.
That thing's a little chicken shit.
That big motherfucker, though.
The big thing at the bottom, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Actually,
probably.
anything other than the Velociraptor, like I would be afraid of any of those other ones. But that Velociraptor, dude, like I don't think I'd be afraid of it if I saw it in real life. I don't think.
First of all, if I ran into a Velociraptor,
We got bigger problems.
we got much bigger fucking problems. The
Yeah.
scientists have gone too fucking far, and we're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. How tall is 1.8 meters? Yeah, this is a Velociraptor compared to a 1.8 meter tall person. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that'd be like fighting a wolf at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like fighting a wolf.
Can you beat a wolf?
Yeah.
What? You think you can beat a wolf?
I don't think a wolf will kill me. Bear, yes.
Why bear, not wolf?
Because bears use all four of their... Wolves only use their mouths, dude. If you can control their mouth, you can control the whole fucking thing.
Can you control a wolf's mouth?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. I mean, okay, so this sounds weird. Dude, if I'm ever in a situation like that, you know what I'm doing?
What?
You know what I'm doing? Okay, so the only way it would have an advantage is if it, like, jumped on me or something, right?
Which is exactly what it's going to do,
No.
said the city boy.
No. Okay, listen, William Wilson III. All right? Did you not see the story of the dude that killed a fucking grizzly bear? If you shove your hand down an animal's throat, it won't bite down.
Kyle Killa with the dime drops it. Your argument is false, my friend.
No, dude. No, look up the story. The dude killed the bear. He shoved his fist down his throat. And natural reaction to any animal is it won't bite down. It will try to back away from it because it's choking to death, right? Its instinct is to survive.
You can't stick your hand in a wolf's mouth.
Why can't you?
It's not that big.
You can try. Fucking might get it with the fingers, dude.
Lose your fucking hand.
No, it won't bite it off. That's the thing. Like the dude did it with a bear. Like literally he was fighting a bear and something happened. He got attacked by a bear, rammed his fist down the thing's throat and it fucking suffocated it.
Some wolves are like 300 pounds.
This dude did it with a grizzly bear, dude. I'm just saying.
I'm
don't
not.
know.
Listen, I'm not saying you're a pussy. I would never say that.
No. I mean, I'm not saying I want to fight a wolf, but I'm just saying like, I'm not just going to let it sit there and eat me, right?
No, you don't give up, but you're gonna fucking lose.
No, but yeah, you like no, dude. You get that adrenaline strength.
The food
like those
chain,
no.
food chain, all right here. We use tools.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'll poke its fucking eyes out, do all kinds of shit to it.
God damn it.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you.
Without these things right here, we're fucking not at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
We're lazy.
Yeah, we're not.
We like potato chips.
Yeah.
Without these things, we couldn't even eat potato chips. So we'd just be spending all day being pissed off about that.
Yeah. I'm just telling you. I think like wolves are big. But like, I mean, 300 pounds is probably a stretch.
They're
like
also faster than you.
They're pretty fast. But are wolves like pack hunters like coyotes are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to fight like 6 of them motherfuckers.
Have you ever seen Dances with Wolves?
No.
Shimano Tatanko Wachi.
I ain't never watched Dances with Wolves.
Dude, Kevin Costner.
So
some of Kevin
this
Costner's
is all 1v1.
best work.
This is all 1v1. You can't take a pack of wolves on, for sure. Not a pack of wolves. You probably couldn't even take a pack of coyotes on.
I couldn't take a pack of 7-year-olds on.
So I would probably rather fight like a huge ass dog than a fucking bobcat or any type of feline any day of the week.
Yeah, because their instinct is to scratch your fucking. I've
seen the movie The Gray.
Jugular. Like cats are fucking trying to rip your face off.
No. The problem with cats is they use all 4 feet and their mouth. Like they use all of it. Dogs only use their mouths. They never use their feet. Right? What they don't have, they can't. They just have toenails. They don't have claws like a cat. So like they don't attack you with their feet. They come at you with mouth only. So you know where the attack's going to be coming from, right? If you're in the woods, grab a giant fucking stick. You know it's going to come at you with its head. Just fucking Barry Bonds that motherfucker and see what happens.
I'll tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah, the other ones are going to see that and take off running because they know you ain't fucking around.
Okay. All right.
No, like if you really had to fight, you'd have to kill the thing because it would never stop.
No.
Yeah, it would never quit.
Get it in a chokehold.
yeah, and then you wake up on like step 4 and realize you're dead already. That's like getting a bear in a rear naked choke. Everyone knows bears can't defend against a rear naked choke, dude.
Everyone knows this?
Everyone knows
I just now learned it.
Yeah, everyone knows the bears can't defend against. Their arms are too little.
Kangaroos can't hop backwards.
See? Get behind it.
Get behind it.
Exploit weaknesses. That's what we're telling you guys. Yeah. Exploit weaknesses.
Yeah.
AKA exploit weaknesses. AKA the fact that they can't use firearms. Pretty big weakness, dude.
Yeah, I'd say.
Pretty big weakness.
I'd say if you're packing, that's a different animal.
Yeah. What? No, yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. I would not like to fight any wild animal. Because even if something was trying to kill me, I wouldn't want to kill it. You know, I'd feel bad at the end.
My wife just sent me a picture of maybe the best breakfast plate of all time.
Why?
Look at this. Look at this, dude.
Breakfast?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why is there shrimp on there?
Eggs, food, shrimp. Looks like chicken wings and potatoes.
I don't think that's breakfast, though.
Dude, how's it not breakfast? There's eggs and fruit.
Because it's got chicken wings and shrimp. And whatever that is on the left.
All I'm saying is don't judge us, okay?
I ain't judging. I'm just saying.
Eat what we eat for breakfast. I'm not sure. She's developed this habit. She's developed this habit of sending me stuff like that while we're podcasting.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, here, can Tyler make this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably better than they did.
Did you see those fries I made, that patties that one time?
Yeah.
Fries with like the lobster tail and the shrimp and all that. Yeah, dude. It was good.
One of those cookouts I didn't get invited to.
Yeah, well, you were doing something. What day was it?
Probably Saturday night.
It was.
I was working.
Yeah, you were working.
Yeah. Isaac Sheehan, future mayor's son, be hosting some funny shit. Thank you.
I see that. If it's
you never heard of chicken and waffles?
If it's trying to kill you, I'm eating it too, probably.
Yeah, chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I'm probably doing it. But I don't know how a wolf would taste, dude. I mean, I guess they eat China. So, like, I worked with a guy. He was from the Hunan province in China. Yeah. And, like, they eat dog. Like, he was like, yeah, we're like, what kind of dogs do you eat? He's like, I don't know, meat dogs. Like, they just meat dogs. Right? Probably like we have meat chickens, right?
Sure.
I wonder what it would taste like, though.
wedding catering job right here on the podcast.
How many people is it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of variables that go into there. A lot of variables.
Isaac, I will reach out to you, sir. I'll be chasing down signatures all day
like
tomorrow.
Isaac's just yelling at us.
Yeah, it's all caps. It's really aggressive.
I feel like he's just yelling.
Yeah, it's super aggressive.
I feel like he's yelling. Hungry Man's breakfast from Scooters would be my choice for my last meal if I was on death row. I don't think I've ever had that. I mean, you can't get it now, right?
Man, R.I.P. Scooters.
R.I.P. Scooters.
Yeah.
I had all the kitchen equipment from Scooters, actually. Not all of it. I had the stove and the flat tops, that's all you need.
Yeah?
The flat tops from Scooters, that's where everything was cooked at, dude. That's where
You have that?
I did. I bought it in an auction.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
I sold it all.
Yeah?
I kept what I wanted out of it and sold the rest. So like I wanted a bunch of steam table pans.
Yeah.
And I got all those.
Nice.
And I had plans to use like the flat top and stuff, but it wasn't exactly what I needed.
You have a commercial kitchen in your home.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Bubby, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes.
It's been a while. I got to check on that brisket.
We've learned tonight that Tyler thinks he can fight a wolf.
I really don't think I can kill anything, dude. Let's face it.
Ribeye from Cliff Hagen's. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, the ribeye. God. Kelton, you can tell that you used to live here and don't anymore because you're bringing up some good shit. Scooters, Cliff Hagen's.
Is he the one that lives in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Dude, I bet he gets to eat some cool ass shit.
I bet he does.
Like, yeah, some like cool stuff.
Yeah.
We need to go to the Philippines, dude.
Hell yeah. I have 2 Great Pyrenees, 270 pounds each. I'll bring them with me when I come down and let you try.
It just bites and breaks my forearm in half, dude.
Oh, shit. Well, Tyler, you got anything you want to say before we log off of here? And conclude this episode?
Yeah, happy National Peaches and Cream Day.
Yeah.
I really don't think I can fight wild animals and survive. That was just funny.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, got a brisket going on the smoker, dude. About to go home and check that thing out.
About to get it.
Yeah.
About to get it.
Got doctor put me on some medicine, lower my triglycerides. I feel better than ever.
Your triglycerides are high?
Yeah, they have been for like years.
It's not good.
No. Well, my grandma's is high. I think it's like a hereditary thing. My doc, he said that. He was like, yeah, it could be like a genetic kind of thing. And my grandma's are like, hers are high, like 1,200 high.
Holy
like
shit.
high as shit. Yeah. Mine weren't near that. Like mine were like 300 or 400.
Blood comes out like maple syrup.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But I literally feel better. Like
Yeah.
now that like he put me on that medicine and like I don't know what it is. I assume that my circulation was just getting gummed up because that's not good.
Dude, ever since I've been on blood pressure medicine, I did not know how bad I felt.
Not yelling.
Not yelling. I didn't know how bad I felt
Yeah.
before blood pressure medicine.
Yeah.
And then I get on blood pressure medicine because they're like, your blood pressure is 160 over 120. You should really address that. And I have. And dude, it's a world of difference. I didn't know I felt bad.
Keldon, what part of the Philippines is he in again?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go to the Philippines bad.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be cool to go see it.
I talked to a guy today that was like, I'm going to move to the Philippines. It
Really?
looks awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
James, he gets military money every month, right?
Yeah.
Because he got medical out.
Yeah.
And before he had his family and stuff, like when he just got out, and I'll have to look that place up. Before he had his family and stuff, when he first got out, we looked at it. Like we looked at places where because we looked like how much money he got. We looked up where he could live comfortably as shit and never have to like do anything ever again. And like there's a lot of cool places. Yeah. There's a lot of cool places he could have went.
Hell yeah.
Lived in a little shack.
Whatever, man.
Yep.
Make your own way. Live on the beach
I
every
will
day.
for sure eat a fish sandwich for you. And pork producers always hits
sure.
a spot. Always
sure.
hits a spot.
And you're going to come by the Sean B. for Mayor booth.
That's
at
probably
the
where I'm
fair.
going to eat all my stuff at and hang out and be like, yeah, dude,
I'll let you come back behind the table.
vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Yeah.
I'm going to get candy. And,
you can live here nice on Tuesday. Yeah, so Jane, like I don't know how much he gets, but I think it's north of that. It would be awesome. I think that place he like basically like he's like I could live here like a fucking king.
Right. Right on. Well, yeah, come by the Sean B. booth at the fair. Come see me. I'll be there all week. specifically Friday night.
Do you have like any merch stuff? Like, you know how people give out like yardsticks and shit?
I am not actually allowed to spend money yet because I'm not an official candidate yet. I'm still petitioning. So I don't have my financials submitted. I'm not actually allowed to spend campaign money.
Do you have campaign money?
No.
Okay. So once you're allowed to spend it, and we can,
I can go raise money, and then
we can acquire campaign.
Then
money.
that'll all start.
There we go.
But
and we can use it to pay off hookers and stuff.
Yeah,
we can use it to silence people up.
So the fair thing is out of pocket.
I can't wait to get in trouble, dude. They'll be like, I'm like, he had no idea what I was using this campaign for. He had no idea.
The good news is you are not going to be the treasurer.
And well, that's good while it lasted. Do you actually have someone in mind for treasurer?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I have to appoint a treasurer. I don't actually have to have a campaign manager, but I mean, I got one.
Ouch.
So, I mean, I got one.
Boys, that kind of cut a little deep.
It wasn't meant to.
That kind of cut a little. Wait, where's an official position that I could be in?
Well, the only official position that I actually have to appoint is a campaign treasurer.
That's it?
That's it. And I have that person. However,
What's a lot of unofficial things?
campaign manager.
Okay, that sounds pretty official.
Yeah.
What else? What other options do I have?
I don't know that you have any.
Do you have a
other
campaign party planner?
Sean B. Street team. I do need to set up once we get on the ballot. I'll need to.
Well, I think that falls under manager thing, right?
I'll need to plan for the election night party.
Yeah, because
listen, my election night party is going to be Liddy
Wait
City.
a minute. Wait a minute. No, I'm already the manager, Sarah. I'm sorry. Wait, like, so if you do that and stuff, like, will your name be like on the TV? Like,
Yes, I told you this.
and it'll show you how many votes you got. Oh, dude, it's gonna feel like draft day.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
You can't fire me. They ain't fire me. You ever watch that? This Andrew motherfucker, they ain't fire me.
Yeah, no. I'm actually running for office.
Yeah, but I didn't know how that worked, right?
Like, if I beat Mary Fredon for mayor of Columbus, it will be probably national news.
That would be the equivalent of
actually
Mr. Garrison winning.
And that's actually a true story. If I actually defeat Mary Fredon in the Columbus mayoral election, it will likely be national news.
How long you think it'll take for them to drudge up some dirt like Carl Collinus and then you get impeached?
That was all deleted. I think I got it all.
Can they impeach mayors?
I don't think so. There probably is a process for removal.
Oh, so we're good though. Like,
but I don't think it's called impeachment.
You know the best thing about that? Don't you get your salary forever if you win?
No.
I thought like when you were in a government spot like that, maybe that's only like Senate and stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah. In Senate, I know in like the Senate and the Congress and stuff, like if you're elected for one term, you get your salary for the rest of your life.
Why would I go for a second term?
That's what I mean. I would assume that it would last for mayor too.
I don't know.
I don't know. I would guess.
That's the hill we're climbing though. If I actually beat Mary Fredon, it will likely be at least regional.
I wish
if not
that I would have had
national
enough
news.
heads up that I could have ordered a long coat and a powdered wig for the fair.
We need to get long coats and powder wigs.
Yeah, but you see someone walking by at the fair and they see that, they're like, man, these motherfuckers are going to run it old school.
Old school.
We get voted in. Old school,
Thomas
dude.
Jefferson bought Louisiana. Guess what? I'ma sell it.
I'ma sell it,
I'ma
dude.
sell it.
Yeah, dude. Mexico, you want Texas? Come after it.
Come after it.
You don't even have that kind of power.
No. Like, literally, we're just out trying to fix your fucking sidewalks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I get asked those questions a lot. Like, what's your position on the Second Amendment? I'm like,
No, you have no control over
it's municipal government, homie.
Like, I care about painting the water tower and fixing sidewalks and filling potholes and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna use John Deere Green.
Okay. Don't get it twisted. We'll do some corrupt shit for you if you need it. Just if the money's right, all right? I probably shouldn't have said that. They're gonna be like, they're gonna pull this podcast up and they're gonna be like, he said he'll do corrupt shit. And I'm like, I was lying.
Look
dude.
at him. He's got a mullet.
Yeah, dude, I'm lying.
Guys, for Tyler and me, I'm Sean B. This has been the Mind Snacks Podcast. We will see you at the fair. Have a great night, guys.